Thank you for joining because I met you all. It gives me a clear picture of your state of mind, and also because that is how we understand the subtle body that includes the mind, memory, intellect. So I contemplated a lot after thinking about the group, and I realized that there should be 5 or 6 sessions deviated from the regular session. What is that session? That we should understand and realize that we are not the body at the level of the intellect, at the level of our awareness. And once we recognize and experience in our daily life that we are not the body, intellectually we understand. But once we realize and experience we are not the body, we can minimize our anxiety, our stress, and also other challenges in our day to day life. It may be some physical challenges we have. So, what will happen? It will boost our autonomic nervous system. Nervous system has two parts. Your angry sympathetic nervous system shoots up. So it is the nervous system that shoots up, increases your heart rate, increases your blood pressure, increases your creatinine level. That is what is known as the poison. I'm just combining it with, in the beginning, I'm combining it with something about the science. So, what is about the parasympathetic? So, the nervous system has two parts. So, when we are in excited state, say you have a habit of getting into anxiety or reactive mode. So, first day you have reacted. Now it has shoot up the sympathetic system, and then you calm down with a minute. You have calmed down in a minute, but now that sympathetic nervous system still is working. It has kept you at the excitement level. It takes a toll on your heart, on your nerves, on your heart rate, on your kidney, all on the vital organs. That is how the science explains. Now, the second day, you again reacted. Third day, you again reacted. Now, if you have that habit, whether it's a reactive habit or anxiety or something, sense of the fear, there are a lot of negative emotions. So, now what happened? That nervous system passing on these symptoms, these act of excitement in the body. Now the mind is calmed, but now the body is in the state of excitement. So when it continues to live in that state of excitement or agitation or fear or duality or a conflict, according to our Eastern wisdom, it takes a toll either in the heart or in the brain or in any of the vital organs. That is why they are mostly, when any disease when any disease is affecting your vital organs, they are mostly known as silent killers. Now, no, I have been living in calmness. I have left my anger, but your anger and hesitation has already entered into the body. What to do about that? Think, think. So that state of hesitation, or it may be because of the fear, it may be because of the reaction, it may be because of the anxiety, ultimately it takes a toll on your autonomic nervous system. So what happens? Your sympathetic nervous system is always excited. Even if you relax your heart rate, your pulse rate, your functioning of the kidneys and the brain seems to be in the excited and agitated state. And that impairs the functioning of the vital organs of the body. So now I'm linking this with the principle of Eastern wisdom that I am and I am separate from the body. Like a car, my car, but I am not my car. You can even say, oh, he or she is my honey, but honey is not me. It is different, it is separate. So we will understand and then we will do one practice, and that we will take it to the deeper level so that you have a conscious awareness that I am and I am not the body. At present, I am and I am the body. Why? When I recognize and experience I am not the body, you leave the body for its natural functioning. And then the autonomic nervous system is that sympathetic activity is regulated. You have a parasympathetic dominance. What that means by dominance? Then you are always relaxed. You are not impacted neither by the outer events or circumstances, nor by the internal hesitation, anger, or the fear. And when the body moves into the natural state of the functioning, then the nature takes its care. Nature gives the best. That is the brief introduction with a modern perspective, with the modern science. Now come to the Eastern wisdom. Let us understand it clearly. In dream, example, in dream, the body is dying because the tiger attacked. I saw the dream. Who saw the dream? The dreamer saw the body. His body is being killed and dying. And suddenly we wake up. That dreamer body is gone. That dreamer is gone. And I see myself, everything is okay. But one thing, you can understand this autonomic nervous system. Now I'm linking it to it. So then what happens? Oh, you woke up and now you see that in a waking state there is no tiger and there is no fear. But the heart is still palpitating, You feel you have heart rate is still up. You're still sweating. That is the role of autonomic nervous system. Do you see that? And it causes lot of challenges. Now forget about the dream. How many times you were agitated during the day? How many times you held back your mind? I'm not going to say it will cause more agitation. So you are suppressing those emotions. It is going into the body. It is worse than the dreaming state. We are not natural. We are not carefree in our life. And that causes all these illnesses. So, see, the effect of the dreaming body dying continues for a while. That is what I say. As long as the body is me. Why it happens? As long as I have an association, I am attached with an understanding that I am the body. Body is me. Body is mine. Body is mine is okay, but I am the body, it causes lot of challenges. You need to think and contemplate. I am the body first. And then first is the body is mine, and then I am the body. Will continue to have many challenges, and especially after 50. But everyone is younger than 50. Anyhow, but I'm telling you, after 50, after age of the 50, again I'm bringing the science, I'm combining both. After the age of the 50, normally our medical science says the catabolic processes begins in the body. So again, there is a metabolic processes has two elements: anabolic, catabolic. Anabolic, constructive, growing at the young age, we grow. We have lot of energy, but after 50, every organ has an aging process. So, what excitement I could endure and tolerate at the age of 25, that I cannot do after 50. The heart has worked so much for 50 years. Kidney has worked for 50 years. So that is known as the catabolic process. One is the anabolic and other is the catabolic. But the moment you recognize and experience that I am is not the body, you leave the body to the natural process of working, and that will keep your vital organs working. That is, I'm linking both the uh, Eastern wisdom and the science for your understanding. So we say in Eastern wisdom, ahanta and mamata. Ahanta means the I-ness, and mamata means my and mine. Just remember these words: I-ness and my and mine. I am and I am the body are different. I am pure consciousness. Whatever I possess is my or mine. I told you, you are a close friend of mine. It does not mean I am you. I possess a car, it's my car. It does not mean that I am the car. I possess the phone, it does not mean that I am the phone. I possess the body, it does not mean that I am the body. But because of ignorance, because of attachment, because of reaction, because of identification, we always consider that I am the body. How it comes? First, I say that body is mine, like car is mine, like phone is mine. We always claim that, okay, my phone, but I am not the phone. My car, I am not the car. But when say that body is it is my body, I am the body. And that causes lot of challenges in the modern life. That is due to the attachment. Phone is made up of elements, plastic. Car is made up of the steel and rubber. So the body is also made up of elements, matter. I cannot be matter because I am a conscious entity. Are you thinking? Are you understanding that simple point? Body is made up of carbohydrate, protein, just in five elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These are the main elements which forms the organic compounds, which is known as the carbohydrate, protein, amino acid, fat, fatty acid, etc. Plus inorganic elements. Body is made up of these elements. The way the car is made up of, the way the phone is made up of, the way the house is made up of it. But still, I associate, I'm attached, deeply attached. When you are deeply attached, you have a fear, you have an anxiety, you have a duality, you have a conflict. And that will aggravate your uh, conditions: fear, anxiety, duality, and delusion. One who is not you, different from you. Now, see the other part of it. Because of this association with the body, I see the other person as my friend or close. I look, from reference of the body. First, I am the body, then I see your body, then I say, you are my friend. If something happens to you, then I say it is not good. But if I see the other person who is my enemy, if something happens to that, I say, God, you have given the right punishment to this guy. And still I am attached to the body. I have to get rid of this attachment and identification with the body. And sometimes we see the neutral situation and event. Too far. Ukraine war is too far from us. Or we think we are concerned, but it does not, neither makes me happy nor makes me unhappy. Again, remember, it is because of the association with the body. So you have to think consciously that my and mine. First, this is my phone. Okay, phone, I'm not the phone. This is my body, I'm not the body. So I have to become aware of it. But it takes time, and that is why I said we are going to understand in these 5 and 6 sessions. We should experience consciously that I am not the body in a deeper state of relaxation and meditation. Once you recognize it, you will find that the whole day passes in freedom and the joy. And if you suffer from any illnesses, it will have a tremendous impact on your life. On your life. One thing more, just you have to think of it. I experience the stress and my heart rate goes up. Where I experience the stress, I experience the stress in my mind. All experiences takes place in the mind. Good, bad, happy, unhappy, fear, anxiety, duality, conflict, all experiences takes place in the mind. Whether we experience happiness or whether we experience unhappiness, whether I experience the anxiety, even I experience the higher heart rate in the mind. The heart is not experiencing that. I experience the pain in the knee, it is happening in the mind. Attachment is happening in the mind. Identification is happening in the mind. It is the same mind which says, I am the body, I am the mind. So when I separate this mind from the body, where deeper inside, through the understanding, through the knowledge, what will happen? The body will start functioning naturally. It will improve your physical well-being. This is little subtler. Normally we say, oh, let me do physical practices and then I will achieve the physical well-being. So that is why we say the physical body, we have 3 bodies: the physical body, we have the subtle body, that is the mind, and we have the causal body. We'll talk about the causal body later, but the subtle body takes over the physical. What is the subtle body? The mind and ego and attachment, identification. And those passes on to the physical and it causes lot of the problem. This is what we say the ignorance. So we have to move from ignorance to wisdom. So I've started giving you the practice from today. It is always good and preferable that you do the practice twice a day and then you start thinking about it, whatever I discussed and taught in today's session. What you have to think, am I the body or am I separate from the body? Like my phone, I'm not the phone. My car, I'm not the car. My home, I'm not the home. Same way, my body, I'm not the body. And then check with awareness that in that field of awareness, I am is different from I'm the body. And once you have that level of awareness, it will help you a great deal. So let us start our journey. Whether you lie down or sit, everything is okay. So the first, close your eyes with a smile on your face. You are just moving into totally a passive practice. What is passive practice? 90% knowledge and understanding, 10% is the practice. But obviously, as long as we are doing the practice, it is still a practice. So close your eyes gently and check. You have a smile on your face. Mind is not creating any issue to run outside with eyes closed. Also check that your eyes are not blinking or eyeballs are not moving. Why? Because if it is moving, it is subconsciously pushing the mind outside. Check, be aware, and tell the eyes to relax. No need to see anything outside my eyes because it may be mind. Why mind wants to? Why mind pushing the eyes? Because everything is me and mine outside. Remain aware. Become aware of the place where you are sitting or lying down. Place the space all around the body. Become aware of the space around the body. Why? It will help senses to withdraw inside. You just see that 1 foot space all around the body is nothing but the space. Position of the body. Check the position if it is causing you unease, pain, discomfort. Realign and adjust the body. Be carefree. I have been saying you, and here it plays an important role. When we live unexamined life, body becomes me and mine. When the body becomes me and a mind, then this mind gets a greater field to react, to be anxious, to be feared, to have a duality, a conflict, will cause many illnesses. We need to release this pressure on the body through the mind. It is the mind which causes the problem in the body, which is known as psychosomatic disorders, mind body disorders. What is psychosomatic disorder? You have an anxiety and fear in the mind, it travels into the body, returns to the mind, that is known as psychosomatic disorders. And that is where being carefree comes. And I gave you a simple example. You look inside the forehead in the space. Okay, I looking into the space. It is just like the sky. So the way the birds are flying in the sky, Sky remains untouched. Same way, you are looking into the space inside the forehead. That space is the space of the mind, and on the surface, the thoughts are flying like the birds. Thought of negative, positive thought, undesirable thought comes, let it come and go. You are watching. You are an observer. You are only a seer. So now we have done being comfortable and being carefree. Now the real step starts. First step is the sensation and awareness in the body. It looks very simple practice, but it is a challenging one. So look at the head and the neck. Or can I say look, feel, or be aware of the head and the neck? Keep looking, head and the neck, experience, sensation, and awareness. That is all. So you are aware of the head and the neck, so you feel the sensation. Because you feel the sensation, you are aware. We are educating the mind to recognize and realize that I am not the body. Okay, now look, feel, or aware of the right arm. Keep looking at the right arm. Experience the sensation and awareness. Only two things, sensation and awareness. That sensation may be tingling, maybe numbness, maybe sometime we feel the lightness. Don't worry about it. If these experiences takes place, you are moving in a right direction. Move the mind and look, feel, or be aware of the left arm. Keep looking at the left arm and experience sensation and awareness. Well, if any thought interrupts the practice, if any thought interrupts the practice, any thought, what should you just say in your mind what I am saying? If any thought interrupts, so what do you say? You also say, oh, here is left arm and I experience sensation and awareness. That is all. And just when you become quiet, you will experience this sensation and awareness as an observer. Look at the middle portion of the body. From the shoulder down to the rib cage and the belly, in the front, from the shoulder to the shoulder blades and the spine, exactly the middle portion of the body, minus the limbs, and experience sensation and awareness. Look, feel, and be aware of the right leg. When I say, you start feeling the sensation and awareness. If not, say in your mind, I am looking the right leg. Experiences sensation and awareness. You're not doing anything, you're not moving the body. Move the mind on the left leg, from the left side of the waist to the toes, and experience sensation and awareness. Look, feel, and be aware of the entire body, from the top of the head to the toes. Experience sensation and awareness. The next step takes you little deeper. How it takes you deeper? When you consciously experience sensation, awareness, and stillness in that part of the body. So the head and the neck, look, feel, and be aware of the head and the neck. Experience sensation. It may be tingling, lightness, heaviness, cold, hot. Don't worry about it, accept, acknowledge it. That is where we want to go. Sensation, awareness, and stillness. It gives you a deep relaxation. That is what we are. Deep relaxation means what? It means parasympathetic system. That is how we invoke the parasympathetic nervous system. We want that this should dominate. Okay, look, feel, and be aware of the right arm and experience sensation, awareness, and stillness. So when you start experiencing some unusual sensation, acknowledge it. It is good for you. Don't move. The mind goes to the left arm, aware, feel, and experience sensation, awareness, and stillness. Middle left arm, you are aware, you're looking at the left arm, you're feeling it and experiences sensation, awareness, and stillness. Remember, I'm not explaining sensation. There are variety of sensation. It may be tingling, it may be numbness, it may be lightness, it may be heat, it may be cold. Acknowledge it. That is where we can experience the separation. Middle portion of the body. Be aware and experience the sensation, awareness, and stillness. Right leg. Feel the sensation, awareness, and stillness. Left leg. Sensation, awareness, and stillness. Do you experience sensation, awareness, and stillness? You may say yes, but at the same time, we all know every cell of the body is working day and night. Means what? It is not still. So there is something that is still, there is something within us is experiencing the stillness, but at the same time, the body seems to be separate. That means I am not the body. Now do you experience the calmness? Yes. We experience this sense of calmness and the joy inside our head or the heart. So you are just aware of sensation pertains to the body. Awareness and stillness is separate from this body. Just understand, are you clear? That is what I explained to you. My phone, my car, my home is not me. So my body is also separate from me. Look inside the forehead in the space. Become aware of the infinite space. Experience, or you can say, I'm in peace in the joy. I am in peace in the joy. That I am is not the body. Just be an observer. I am not the body. You are leaving the body in a natural state. In that state of peace and the joy, you reflect on it. My eyes? No, I am not my eyes. Head? Yes, it is my head, but I am not the head. My right arm? No, yes, it is my right arm, but I am not. Are you understanding? I am not. My arm? No doubt, yes, it is, but I am not. You are just aware in that state of peace and the joy. My limbs, but I am not. So the whole body, yes, my body, I am not. So we have sown the seed of a knowledge, and this knowledge should grow and help me realize how. Look at the breath is going in and out. One more thing, when you see the breath is going in, also see the breath is going into the inner space. And when the breath comes out, it comes out into the outer space. The space never is attached. Can the space become wet? Can the space become colored? Can the space become like a water or a fire or anything? No, it remains unattached. So that is why every time we look at the breath going in, we see the infinite space. The breath is coming out, we see the infinite space. So the last step where the breath is moving in and you are looking into the inner space and outer space. This week, my friends, do the practice. When you reach to the last step, you see then how long you can extend. Maybe another 10, 15, 20 minutes, and you will have a realization. I am and I am not the body. And then you have a very deeper experience of the calmness and joy. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms. Know your experiences. Bring the hands down. We will share our experiences. How are you, Charlie?
I'm good, Girish. Thank you. Feel very relaxed.
Yes. Conscious relaxation. So just after the session, contemplate and reflect. Does this relaxation depend on any external factor? No. And maintain that awareness. If we can maintain that awareness, this relaxation and calmness is independent of anything and everything outside. You can remain relaxed throughout the day. Very good. How are you, John?
Hey, Girish, I'm fine. I'm like Charlie, I'm very relaxed too.
Very good.
And I think I'll be able to sleep well tonight.
Very good. I'm going to send you the audio file. You run this audio file and go into sleep. We are on the right track. I did not discuss, but I wanted to see you, so I saw you. And I know what I have to do. How are you, Mead?
I am not the body.
Yes.
I've been so attached to my body, and little by little. But tonight, I received a deeper sense of.
Yes, deeper sense of awareness, and that is good. To declare I am not the body, I can bet you that your body will be at the heightened state of awareness and relaxation and calmness. Parasympathetic dominance, it minimizes the impact of the illnesses. How are you, Sophie?
Thank you, Girish. I'm very good. My body was like, well, I could feel my body was like this block.
Yeah.
You know, a total block.
Very good. Yes. Block means that you are intensively aware of the body. When we have an intensive awareness, we drop attachment to the body. Or sometime we may have No worries, even if you practice and you experience some tingling sensation, numbness, lightness, heaviness, don't worry about it. Acknowledge it. Continue that. You'll have a very wonderful result. How are you, Anne?
I feel very good. I feel that my mind is completely empty.
Beautiful.
No thoughts in it.
That's really beautiful. Mind is completely empty and relaxed. So I hope this week you will remain relaxed so that we can meet next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.